2000 Toyota 4Runner starter replacement. I'm Brian Eslick from How To Automotive, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So we're going to get started by removing the negative battery cable. So the next step will be to get it up in the air. If you're doing it at home, use floor jacks and jack stands. If you're lucky enough to be in a shop, put it up on your hoist and get it up in the air. Okay, on the passenger side of the car, you want to disconnect the electrical connector that's here. So you're going to pop this cover off, and there's going to be a 12mm bolt underneath here, and take that off. Right below the wire that I just took off is the exciter wire that when it controls the solenoid. Right here it has a little squeeze tab. Just push it and pull that wire off. So now what you want to do is you want to remove the bolt that's here, and one a little higher, and you see my extension's already on it. It's here. Go ahead and remove those two bolts. So my extension is about 3 feet long. It's in there, and it has a 1/4 inch or a 3/8 drive on the one end and 1/2 inch drive on the other. And I use my my 1/2 inch drive ratchet and break it free. And that's pretty much the easiest way. And you can put a wobble on the end of the extension. I have a semi wobble on mine that work really well, and the bolts can be pretty tight. So go ahead and take those out. But whatever works for you guys, like a 3/8 drive ratchet will work just fine. Just whatever's easiest to get in there. Once you get the bolts out, the starter's going to be in there like so. You want to kind of lift the nose out forward and go towards the frame, and kind of just twist it around wherever you have to do, and just work its way out. And you can pull it out of the car. So we're going to go back in. This happens to be a 2-wheel drive model, so we're on the inside of the rack and pinion towards the drain plug of the side of the oil pan is the easiest way to route that inside in there. So you can get it up in there, and then you could just wiggle it back into position, like kind of like the way you took it out, and then start your Once you get the starter bolted back up, then you can just go ahead and plug in your electrical connector, snap it on, put on your main power voltage wire, put the bolt down and tighten that down. So once you get your wires all plugged back in, go ahead and put your plastic cover back on if it's there. A lot of times these are missing when they're this old. You know, this is 2000, so go ahead and put that back on. Now you're ready to lower the car down and reinstall the battery cable. Now you can reinstall your battery cables, but one of the tip I wanted to mention is they're dirty like this one is, if you can see. Go ahead and give them a good cleaning, and before you put the cables on, clean the battery terminals itself, and clean the cables with a wire brush, and that's how you replace the starter on a 2000 Toyota 4Runner. I'm Brian Eslick from How To Automotive. I'd like to thank you for watching my videos, and also remind you to subscribe.